Let's just hop straight into this. See, I got a new camera and light setup. That's not the brush I want to use right now. Hello, Nara. How are you doing? Having to go back over stuff haven't picked up in a long time. Doing fantastic. Good to hear. See if this is a little... Whoa, that's for the vortex. Tell me if this is too blurry. But the camera is slightly farther away. So I made the zoom slightly further, or slightly more. It's clear. Nice. Sweet. This guy is very close to being done. From what I can tell. I'm probably gonna regret saying that. It's probably gonna be not true. From what I can tell, I've done a lot of him. This paint's a little thin. Solid, bro, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I wanted to... I finished here. I'll show you what. I have been stressing for the past few weeks over this one model. And that model is now done. I kind of ran from it with the Red Terror. Let me get this pink on here, and I will pick him up. And I've been hesitant to be doing anything else but hard focusing on this particular model. And I was just really stressing because of a glow effect. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. This is the model I was really stressing about. Well, thank you. Thank you, Dentry. I was just big stressing on the airbrush. Your son would be in awe. I was just really stressed because I haven't done you get paid Friday, so I'm thinking more models. That's a good... Yeah. I'm hoping mine show up. I have a Broodlord on the way so that I can saw off the Patriarch and put it on there. but I am thinking of just doing 2 broodlords. Just slapping the patriarch. Speaking of glue, I almost just spilt a whole bunch of Tamiya all over myself right before stream. That's why I took a few extra minutes. Right when when I walked in, I realized that I didn't close the bottle of Tamiya before I moved it. This toast from the heat. Fulgrim's model is too much. Which Fulgrim model did you get? Oh, you mean... Okay. I saw one that was like $80, but that's a Horus Heresy model. You need white glue for basing? That's what I've been using. Angron's just got some Mod Podge, which I didn't realize was just like skill glue. 1 second. 140. Angron was 170, and it just went up. It's one of your main factions. 177. Hello. Hello, Nara's mom. Hope everyone's doing well. That's perfect. Subassembly is... Uh-oh. Camera's bugging out. 1 moment. I just have to unplug it and then replug it in. That work? 1 moment. We do that. And we do that. Did that work? Technical difficulties, everybody. Deactivate. There we go. Hello, Isaac. How are you doing? It's just, there we go. It was getting really choppy. It's a little better now. That's good to hear. This one you guys, that one is giving me issues, but it's only like, that was only like a $20 camera, so I didn't expect it to even survive the getting shipped here, so I'm impressed with it. Oh my gosh, that's such an awful mold line. What was I doing? And I'm just gonna keep it, and I'm gonna name it Veno. That's, yep. Your cockpit is Saturday, finally get to move back home. Oh, sweet. Armpit of town in the California Central Valley for 2. Oh, you've been stuck there? Like you're not, like, you couldn't leave? I got some better brushes for Angron, right? No money, yeah, that's bad luck. Well, it's good to hear you get to go. I've only been to California for like not even a day. I don't think I even fell asleep there. Stuck in Mesa. Oof. I've only ever been to Flagstaff, Arizona, and that was on a bus, so that doesn't count. We stopped at the gas station. I am also kind of, my camera setup is different. So if I'm not painting center and not in frame, please let me know. Flagstaff is a different planet. It seemed like it. It seemed like I saw everything, but I don't know if it's because there are towns like that in Wyoming where the highway is kind of down the road from the actual town, giving the illusion that it's just like a post office and a bar. But it's got some houses too. Nold. Sorry, streamed at midnight your time. Thanks for showing up. I had a house emergency, then right before I went to stream, I carried an open bottle of Tamiya from my living room to my room. It is midnight. You working on stuff, or did your sleigh blade keep going? Oh, that needs to be fixed. I'll fix that right now. Oh, I have the Red Terror, a couple of Kraken guys painted up. I'm gonna pull him out so that we don't. Here's the Red Terror, Isaac. It's like red, obviously. And then, woo. And I'm gonna smack over my box of guys. Where's the rippers? Here's the rippers. And here's some High Fleet Kraken guys. They're paler and have like black guns and such. Take it easy, Dentry. Thanks for showing up. And all of my stuff is High Fleet Leviathan, but a little custom. I need to varnish that, guys. Oh, look great. Thank you, Dentry. Also like those too. I was thinking of High Fleet Typhon. I'm gonna make. I got a box of Kill Team Raveners again, and I'm thinking of painting them as Typhon. They eat other tyranids. And then I just go and I barely gently touch. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I kind of wasn't exactly perfect on the edges. So I got some purple where the white should be. But since it's a recessed piece of detail, as long as I'm really gentle and use the corner and I hydrate my sponge enough, that's a really, really important part. Behemoth? Behemoth's good. I don't have my... Did I? My wife accidentally painted a Gaunt in Behemoth. In almost Behemoth colors. The skin's red. I was tempted as well, but they weren't... They didn't have any purple. So... The Lictor art for it on the box is really, really, really good. To Peter Cullen. I gotta fix this. No one respects Transformers. Yeah, no. Could use a dark purple for shadows. Yeah, that's very true. When I started this High Fleet, I had no idea about colors and stuff. I just knew... I didn't know anything, actually. I learned like how to paint miniatures. I saw a video about a sponge. And I was like, I know what I need to know. And anything I followed a few recipes. I followed a recipe for the Red Terror, and then I followed a recipe for the OSL I did on Angron. Did you see that, Isaac? He's right here, so I can show him off. He's my most recent. A stable adult. Walter's taught me how to be a better person than my dad. Gino's a big Transformers guy. After Pappy, who basically raised me until he died when I was 9. Aw. Good you were able to take lessons from it. I do not know where this thing's data sheet is, so I don't know what piece is what, so I'm gonna have to look at the directions. I'm going to turn it into a truck now. When you posted that earlier, that was hilarious. Like, that's the most inspirational quote. Yep, that's a Tyranofex's leg. It's another Tyranofex's leg. Nope, nope. I didn't paint his kneecap. I need to... a moment. Oh, sweet. That's exciting, working on Perturabo. Did he come with like a really cool base? Oh, cool. It's got like a Space Marine or something on it. I need to look at it. Also, I don't remember who you said you've said it a bunch who you got it from, but are they like Warhammer adjacent? Why don't they get sued? Oh, it's because it's a different name. It's Peter Turbo. That makes sense. Blind Eye. It's a lore dude from Australia. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know there were certain people that got special treatment like that. Got it, sweet. Okay, just finish what I started. There's not that many pieces. There's 6 vents. A knee that needs fixed, dang it. So treatment as well, the guy does. Oh. Oh, okay. Kind of like Lorvac, or not Lorvac. That one dude. Just popular enough to get away with it, type thing. I don't need to do that knee. I just have to do the back. Both of those knees are white. Heretics for Heresy paints and build stuff. No, it's like a not Remembrance. It's like Chapter Master Valrak or something like that. Kind of just like talks about rumors constantly, which is always just speculation, so it can't ever be. You know, it's like the perfect line of business. It's like, this is probably not real, but enough people have enough interest to care. Good find on that. Okay, I don't know why that was so confusing. He does leaks, yeah. There's a bunch of like rumor stuff, and majority of the time he can't be trusted. It's cool. I don't know what it is. Really chill. Yeah. Okay. Gonna use this one as the same one, but it's not ran through the ringer just yet. Oh, I have it. I'm gonna paint the pancreas. No work is great because he's hilarious. Oh, okay. I haven't watched any of his stuff, I don't think, quite yet. But it's only because my own pancreas does not work. And I was in Faceplant's thing when I first met him. And I was explaining that my pancreas doesn't work. And he was like, ah, haha, hilarious. Because of the guy, right? I was like, no, my pancreas doesn't work. High Lords to Skaven, you find it hilarious? Or the Night Lords, I don't know. I like Dreadanon because of the way he portrays Skaven. Tyrannifexes are boring. I see why people are like, oh, I started it. Oh, it's done. A lot of people fall asleep to lore videos. Dreadanon is also good. He's hilarious. And yeah, I fall asleep to lore videos. Not about Warhammer though. About like Fallout and such. Because Oxhorn has been talking me to sleep for years. Well, whenever I'm not listening to Papa Meat Canyon stuff. Not awesome. Your model kit, the one that you, which one? Tragedy either way, but which one? Is it your Gundam stuff? Are you sure you didn't lose it? Because that's what they're gonna say. Okay. What happens in this case? What does one do? Yes, sub-assemble the Rhino. Yes, please. Okay, so I need to sponge this black, apparently. Oh, gosh darn it. The company, and they said, oh, really? Okay. That's the little pieces. Okay. Easier for my brain to paint. I don't know, the rhinos are really nice to paint. A lot of people don't like them because of all the flat surfaces, but sponging is a really big help on that. This just did this yesterday. Why is it doing it again? I cleaned it. There we go. My Warhammer store is closed for a whole week. They're open one day this week. I guess screw it. Oh, we ball. It truly is, because I'm almost out of Abaddon Black. And I need to use some right now because the top of this tongue didn't get primed, so I'm gonna just... It's not a piece that gets touched, so I'm gonna just paint it black very, very quickly and then go over it with the Screamer Pink. Because with sponging, it puts the layers on so thin that the base coat is really, really important. That's why even if I'm painting black or painting white, I start with a black primer. And then focus more on the top where the light is more likely to be showing. So like, get away with barely doing any on the bottom, because the black sells the shadow. And then I'll go back and hit the edges with, that needs a little more, but just on this raised edge, because the raised edge will take most of it, and then underneath will be barely pink. Do. We are almost to the point also where I will be streaming some Krill Team. I've learned enough about it to be able to play it by itself, and that means I know enough about it to play the Red Terror missions on live TV, on live stream. But that's also why I named them, because when they die, they die. There's no like respawn mechanic. I'm also thinking another reason why I'm getting this Tranifex done is we're going to stream actual 40K instead of the little narrative thing I was doing. Because now we both have 2,000 points of... She has like 2,500. And I think I have 2,800 of NIDs. So we can like pick and choose. Write a recipe for a new guy for us, since mine was technically used even though it was... Oh. I hope you don't have to. You didn't buy it secondhand, did you? Technically, since I was technically even though... Yeah. You bought it secondhand. That's the cheeky way they do it. That's something that that just reminded me of something. I don't know if every Warhammer store does it, but my local Warhammer store's return policy is insanely good. If I buy 1 unit, if I buy 1 unit or 8, they'll have the same prices. I can say one of them is the same. Oh, they'll have the same pieces. Yeah, the Warhammer store, this guy came in with, he like got a Sisters of Battle combat patrol, started building some of it, came in, was like, these are too small, I want to trade it in, and they just let him. They just like traded out a combat patrol for a different one that he wanted. I assume it's because they're $1 trillion company that can take losses like that. so they probably don't care, but you just want Primarchs. I just want Demon Primarchs. They're all so cool. That was something. And put them on the shelf. Yeah, that's where we're at. I might get a Morty to practice on, because this one guy is commission. He's like the employee of the Lego store was inquiring about how much I would charge for a Morty commission. So I might do that on stream. I thought the lore guy will pass on. Oh, okay. Any specific reason why just not lore car? And Erebus. Oh, okay, yeah. I've heard Erebus is the worst. To listen to Faceplant's excuses. I don't know, Faceplant's pretty chaos forgiving. He likes his chaos guys. Could have picked any Legion of Chaos, so he picked Word Bearers who are nuttier than a fruitcake. Yeah, Faces and Iron Warden guys. Hey, Lotsie. Hey, glad you could catch a stream too. You want to see the reason that it took so long? He's hiding right here, just off camera. Yeah, he was probably, yeah, he's an Iron Warriors guy for sure. Yeah, this is the guy that was causing me so much issue. Gonna hold him there. Get a good look at it. Should have painted him on stream. No, this is the end. I painted like 99% of him on stream. Thank you. I can't do the airbrush here in my room. I had it set up and stuff, but I have too many electronics and I don't have a super cool desk thing. Also, apparently my desk is pretty small. I thought it was massive. I don't know. If you know what Mal looks like. I thought only Gino knew that. I have a small desk. I thought it was big. It's a good office desk. Nice. Are you guys just hanging, or is it for an event? What are you guys gonna do? Ah, that's the Vortex mixer. Sorry, everyone. Nova, okay. Mal made me feel really good when he said it. I should enter Angron into a local competition. It made me feel nice. Which there is a local competition coming up. It's I think it's like a Primarch or something, Demon Primarch. But he told me I had to set that up more. I'll set it off. He said, my brain is stupid. Hey, KS. How you doing? We're back to painting bugs. Gino is a pretty trog. Did you figure out what time you're doing stuff? A little early your side? It's either degenerate o'clock or super responsible o'clock. It depends on if you're waking at this hour or if you're still awake at this hour. And you're doing the super responsible o'clock. Has school started back up over there? It has where I am. Some of the kids are back. Yours don't go back till next week. Oh, okay. I think all schools started up around the same here. But that's because in my exact location, all the schools are kind of like connected to each other. For my glorious thing for being trod upon by farmer. Heck yes. I want to get through my backlog so I can start doing. I have some one-offs I'm going to do. I got a jump pack and a Raven Guard, and then I got a Kenku that I got to paint. And I just don't know what robe's color I'm going to paint him yet. That's the only reason I've been held up. That and Angron, but... I might do like gray. KS. Oh, okay, wow. He's sending me my Moodang instead of bullying me on my stream. Yeah, but I need... Yes, Kenku, but I need to know what color you want the robe. Otherwise, it's gonna be red. Ooh. Make the robes on one white so it can be like Moon Knight. I'll have KS tell me his dirty white recipe. I don't remember it anymore. I used it on one of the psychos. My wife tried watching the Borderlands movie, and she made it not even like a full minute into like the actual movie. Yes. Might start propping Biggie. Yes, please. It's a good idea. And I thought she was, yeah, it's really funny because I was telling her, like, as I was explaining, I was like, oh yeah, it didn't do too good. People weren't too happy. I was like, maybe it was this thing they did. And she was like, yeah, I can't. I don't even want to. I think like the psycho kicked out the door. She just quit. Hey, Sam. How are you doing? I do want him magnetized. Or I magnetize it. What should I do with this? Whatever. I'm gonna just run the Magos until I can't anymore. Alright, Betty West. Quick work. Saw straight and stuff for KS anyway to start my fun little idea. Yes. Sounds good. I will be there. I've got Learn to Fish going. Probably later that night, but... Eating lunch, being awesome. Oh, heck yeah. I am painting a Tyrannifex right now. Just got done painting Angron. Would you like to see him? I'm showing him off at every opportunity. I'll show them off again. Do. We'll do, is it that one? No, we'll do that one. Here we go, here's the Angron I painted for my wife. She still hasn't worked too much on him. He's still sitting sub-assembled. There's a chance I might take over if she doesn't want me. She doesn't want to finish it. Thank you. He took 90 years, it felt like. But he's at a point where if I take over, he still looks good. So, not that he needs saved or anything, but because she did it, I told her how I would have approached it with the skin tones. So he looks like how I would have ended up. Well, maybe a little more rough, but it doesn't matter either way. I might end up having to do it. Uriel's going into Legends. There are so many things going into Legends. Do you know anything about his data sheet? Was he pretty good or anything? I'm crafting a theory in my head at the moment that they're just sending all these firstborns to Legends to make people who are doing firstborn viable armies to force them into buying Primaris. Because I did see a couple of like changes for some of the firstborn. They count as like intercessor squads. Comes the 11th edition, yes, please. A rhino big enough to fit my minis in that isn't a Baneblade, please? That'd be pretty cool. How many? Yeah, a Chaos Rhino can carry Karn and 10 Zerkers, right? There's no way I could fit that in there, so it's the creep. I already have. Oh, yeah, that's how it goes. You meta chased KS as a dad. Yeah. I don't know if it's even meta chasing, but or if you meta chased. I feel like with the metas, you either have to have the good models painted already, like when they become good. Otherwise, by the time any realistic person gets them painted, like with the Defiler, I think I finished it and then they released the point increase, the cost increase. Yeah, they got through enough character. Gonna lurk while I work on some non-mini stuff. Nice. Shouldn't intend to go Carnival Access. Yeah. Well, lurk away, Mal. Thank you. I hope non-mini stuff work comes along well. Too slow to meta chase. Your data sheet, even with the price once, still auto take you with the cost. Still very, yeah. Well, so from my understanding, because I don't play too much, I have recently learned. You okay? Okay. I recently learned that the World Eater's Defiler was the worst variant. I even be in touch, which annoys me. I have noticed that there's a few factions that have been introduced and then completely forgotten. Mal had a whole. I hate calling facts rants because I don't think he said a single not accurate thing. Because like he mentioned that they released a set of models during like when they released Space Marine 2, and now those are getting sent back to or getting sent to Legends. So people who bought it because they looked cool, they're already obsolete, like out of, you can't use them. Oh, what's that? Is that a? I can't tell if that was a hair or not. Drukari lost a lot of models. I don't. So I haven't looked at their range on the GW website, but I have noticed when I go to the GW store, there's like 4 Drukari boxes. It's like they don't have anything. It feels like, and it feels like everything that is offered is in the combat patrol. Marine 2 point was more a lot of people personally style Space Marines after the game. Even bought 2 Vindicators since they were busted in 10th now. No more Vindicators. Still, it made sense. It's like very accurate. Don't do that. I don't know what color to make this. Do I make this entire? I'm gonna do it. Good conversation. Good job. Thanks for this helping me decide. And I'm gonna have to use a different thing. 1 second. Spike, you like pitting them against the ultras? I like. Was it Drukari? What was the Dawn of War games? I know it was like Blood Ravens. Was the Space Marine faction in it? Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna do this though, so I want it to look like irritated flesh sacks. That is not a good thing to do. 4 Vindicators, no use for them at all. Yep, that's. I don't even understand. And then the other thing, where another part. I do recommend going and watching his video, his rant video. Again, I don't consider it a rant. I consider it just actual facts. But for people that do use Legends, you know, like there is zero help for it. I haven't seen a lot of people do it, but they exist. So with Legends, I was under the assumption, you know, I basically, like he says in his video, I didn't realize that they were taking stuff out of it. Because once I'm like, oh, it goes to Legends, I already assume that Legends is just like a graveyard. You can use it in casual play and all that, but like, why would I want to do that? Like, I would love just to use the Dimacharaton or whatever they're called. Datasheet constantly. That'd be cool, but I don't think I can. I'm gonna have to do something about that dog. Where did I put them? They're right there. Razorbacks are gone. I wanted Flu Flyers, but after seeing it, I might not even bother. Yeah? I don't know. I'm very confused by their tactics. But I don't make big baller money like they do, so maybe there's a whole method to it. Maybe, like KS said, maybe a super sick Rhino refresh is coming around the corner. Not only a stream highlight, not very good, probably may redo the proper video, I feel like this will continue to be a trend throughout 11th. Oh! I gotta concentrate, not ignoring anybody. I know I'm reading chat a little slow. This is important. Okay, one second. I'm gonna have to check on Dobby. She does this when she doesn't want to be in the cage anymore. Yeah. Not only are rare she's bad in terms of they don't work with many detachment, just flat out cut models. It's worked fine with 8th, and then Judo got with it. Also, a lot of the units like Tacticals and Guard Squads never got Legends data sheets. I feel like since 40k is so comp-focused, people don't use Legends, let GW get away with that. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's exactly what it is. Because again, like that exact point, I didn't know nothing about Legends. I didn't pay attention. I knew it was a thing. I knew, like, baseline, they send models there to go sometimes when it's no longer in 40k rule sets. But I didn't know that, like, they were removing. I know they were shadow banning units because they didn't want to deal with them anymore. Have you dealt with the Legends on because apparently they moved Legends datasheets onto... I'm ranting, and no, it's not a rant, chat, it's facts, dude. Oh, what was I gonna say before I read that? They moved it over to the Warhammer app. So, like, I don't know if that's better over there. If it's probably worse. I'm probably gonna end up paying... Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I get the majority that I can with Screaming Pink, and then I'm gonna finish the rest with a brush. I may be one of the people who uses Legends most in the world at this point. Yeah, probably. I do know a guy who plays with Legends stuff, but he has lists where he doesn't have any Legends units. Stormhawk, I was given... may never seen paint. Aww. That's depressing. I wonder how many models are in the world that would just never see sprue cutters. Oh, in the process of finding out my 1,000 points Grot Revolution. Oh, sweet. I'm trying to make the best of each one. In some way they're noticeable from a distance. Make it one half if we only count 40k. Too many of the RTTs and GTs have a majority of people with fully grazed me. Plus the whales will buy every box that comes out. It's mostly blue. Does that count? I think 3 colors is battle ready, so that counts as gray. Okay, one second. I gotta see what's bothering her. Oh, well then yeah, they're battle ready. That counts. If there is at least 3 colors, you get the battle ready points for the game, I think. These is either done, but the hair is these color not blue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that counts. Oh, say I'm going to use just a few every. Yeah, exactly. I did that with the with this terrain. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be real, you know. I'm just only grab a few colors from the color palette. Then it's almost empty by the time I come back in. I'll put this other thing aside. I want these done. I know what I want done on them. I like the way that's looking. I don't know what those are called. I thought they were hive stuff, but I don't think they are, so. Okay. Doing Where did I put my Abaddon? That's Corvus. That's Abaddon. We do this, a little bit of that. Mix it up till it's gonna go. Of course, when I test that, it picks up a sponge hair. Screwed up and bought a 4x8 table of more. I didn't think I would ever finish. Oh yeah, I got just a regular old kill zone, and I did like 17 hours of gold trim. It was like 12 one day, and then 5 the next day, and then I had to go over with so awful. I'm never ever painting terrain again. Not even if somebody paid me. Not happening. Yeah, never again. So after the Hive Tyrant Swarmlord, I'm going to be working on some D&D miniatures for Not Me. I'm going to work on a Kenku, maybe a couple of them. Anyone watch the GTA 6 trailer that came out? On Netflix for some reason? Just get foam. That new horror movie by the children's show has me intrigued. Ah. What show is that? I don't think I kind of live under a rock. And I only watch YouTube. But we paint on stream. Oh, out of foam? Okay. I saw one. I was gonna make some out of cardboard, but I think I was like, I want to spend time on miniatures, on actual miniatures. It's called Buddy. Oh, that's too bad for me to ignore. Where is it? It's the size of hams, and sunglasses are reminded of Eggman's. What? His hands are the size of hams? Any more awful boot lines? There's one there. There we go. My only issue with above lights is I can't see below. So that means I gotta paint all of one side, actually, is what that means. So we'll just do this. Move on to the next one. Oh, these claws. Super annoying to paint. You're looking at the Space of Combat Patrol? Why? Thinking of getting more wolfen? Or any cool models in there? It's the one I have for the, oh yeah, I forgot about the Space Hyenas. It's not that long, jeez. No, that'd be sick. There we go. A little tiny bonita nail. Has this been magnetized? Yes, it has. Yes, this is magnetized. Same with the wing tyrant. Oh wait, I can be lazy there. Because it's always already going to be red on the cuts. The cutting sides of the claw. Yeah, I put a magnet. It hides pretty well. I put one there and in there. You can probably see it with the shine. That kind of looks like a Tyranid gun. A lot more than it did before. Probably because of the claws. Oh my gosh. I just had that moment when you turn your homework over and you just see the test is double-sided. I was in happy with myselfville. Should do a model box inventory. That's a good idea. I should probably do the same. I keep getting things, thinking I'm out of stuff. I think I grabbed the Murder Wing kill team. Ooh, the Night Lord's one. Did I mess up there? Close that I didn't. Because I thought those, or yeah, I got that Murder Wing kill team because I thought those two models I was gonna fly through. Like Angron, I thought I was gonna get through really quickly. Which, like, work days, yeah, it was like 3. It wasn't that, it was like, I guess it was part 5, so it was 5 days at least. It took me 2 days, so yeah, a week. Point, oh, I don't have the thing. I get the 0.3s millimeters. These are like 0.3 millimeters wide or whatever. Too thick. I have. I'll find the box and I'll post it on the Discord. And then anything smaller. So. One moment. I came in here and I forgot a dripper. Silly, silly mistake. Yeah, for Primarchs, I'd get the 3s. And then anything else, I'd get smaller ones. Because with my Norn, I got extremely lucky. It was any bigger, the magnets wouldn't have worked. It would have been too big for the arms. And at the time I was like really, really broke, so I couldn't afford a $20 mess up with the magnets, so I just kind of used what I had. And then I definitely couldn't afford another model, so I had to be very careful. I was very stressed out during that process. I'm hoping to hold off, I'm waiting to post my Angron and Tables thing, because I want a live reaction. And then I want to convince him to use this airbrush, because that was all GW, the airbrush effect was all GW paint. Because he got big sad about that airbrush. I don't like it when people feel like they wasted money. Makes me sad. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. We're getting really close already. Been going 2 hours though, makes sense. Going to jump off. I gotta go to bed. I got a lot to do today. Nice. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for showing up. I'm probably not gonna be too much longer, to be honest. So I was streaming because I haven't in a while. I am also tired. Probably gonna stream again later today. Yeah, these get varnished afterwards, though I varnished them at the very end. They do need touch-ups right before it. But everything gets varnished with GW varnish. I've learned I can put it through an airbrush. I just have to mix it with thinner air flow improver, not thinner. With Rust-Oleum, that's what I prime with. I just have both of the GW primers because I was in the store when I wanted to. What was it? There was a. I feel like it was a Gaunt, something with pokey bits that I wanted to varnish. Yeah, it really is. It's like workable as soon as it's dry, and then if you do, let's say you get like distracted for a week or whatever, and you let it take the whole week time to cure, it is so good. And ground was primed in it. They're double coverage black primer. Exactly, yeah. I'm not spending 30 bucks on a can of primer. And I've heard their Chaos Black primer is the best, and who I heard it from, I'm inclined to believe. But like, I'm not gonna spend that much money on primer because I'm not that good at priming. I waste a lot of it. Heck, I didn't even know how to properly use spray cans until probably like my third can of it. Because I kept leaving the cap on and it would leak it all out. So I'd be like, I'm going through a can of primer per box of model of 10 guys. What's going on? I've got to look at the picture. I don't think they have a spitty shot of the Tyrannifex as my thing. Oh no, they do, see. Okay, those bits are black. Alright, take it easy, KS. That was actually what I was waiting for. I'm gonna end it then. Everyone take it easy. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. We did 2 hours, just short of. So, lead belcher primer is pretty nice, but screwed a whole box of rubrics up. Can't retreat armor. Alright, take it easy, everybody. Thank you again. Wait a second. Wait a second. Metal just showed up. I'm not ending it quite yet now. He's supposed to be asleep. No, don't. No, I lied. I lied. I was literally just gonna go sit in purple orcs. No, I got a second win now because Metal showed up. You just missed KS. I lied. I'm not ending quite yet. You have to at least have a little bit of a turn to bully me. And I am very close to getting these legs done, so I want to get these claws done before I go to bed. And I don't want to do that off stream. This isn't Faceplant playlist. That's not my nickname, Metal. That's your nickname. I don't have hands like that. Wouldn't be appropriate. This is just on, this is just YouTube audio. Does Faceplant have this on his playlist? That might be why every so often when he's streaming, I'll like perk up all of a sudden. Because I recognize this song. I did not know that. I don't know how many people are watching or whatever, but check out Metal Jam Minis. He paints bugs really good. and then like drop like a werewolf, a comment about him being a werewolf. That would actually help out big time. He's got two modes. He's got like really good painter mode, and then being really good at painting but also being a werewolf at the same time. That's like his two. Please, yeah, he is crazy good. And again, I'm very serious. Like he gets it over the moon when you call him a werewolf. Oh, sees he wearing gloves. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I I noticed that too. He's got two gloves on. Red Terror. One moment, I got you. I fought like 30 Make-A-Wish kids for this. I got it fair and square. Talking about Thief. This guy. At first I didn't want to paint with gloves on, right? But it wasn't even like my fingers rubbing stuff off on the model. I didn't really care about that too much. I like grabbed a bottle of gold, opened it, put it down, went to grab my model and like put my paintbrush in it, and I had gold all over my hands. So I don't remember what model. I think it was just a Space Marine. But I remember getting so upset that I went and got gloves just right there. And I found that nitro gloves are at least the best ones I've found, because everything else is a little like sticky, and it just like peels paint off. It's dumb. I was wondering, speaking of Red Terror, I know they said they're going to release it standalone, but why would they? Would they just sell it in a Kill Team box? I can see the gold a lot better. So if I touched the glove with it, I can see it a lot better because of the black. It's saved multiple minis. It'd be in its own 40K box. Do you think it would be sold as Red Terror or just like a... I guess it would just make sense to be in a named Red Terror. I just thought it was because it's a character from when they first when they first ran into the Tyranids, from my understanding. I could be completely wrong about that. Because I thought it got its name because they didn't know what it was. But again, I don't know nothing about lore. I know about Lucius, the boy, Lucius. It's just like, it's okay. That's what I thought. That's what I assumed and thought until I saw videos contradicting it. Which that's fine by me because I like old one. Well, they probably wouldn't. I got half hopeful they'd sell it in like how they sold it in the Carnifex Brood. You get like 2. I just want another Trigon, man. I want an updated Trigon model. The old one looks poopy. Even like really, really good paint jobs of it look poopy. It's like a pretty new kit too. So what is pretty new? Because from my understanding, I think it's like a 2016 kit. And that's old. That's 1,000,000 editions ago. Dream on. No. Yeah, new Grey Knights would be awesome. GW Corporate loves you. Hope you're ready for 12th when your Norn gets legends. Oh, yeah. They're like, we know we made a whole detachment for the Norn Emissary, but it's in Legends now. The Norn's the best looking Tyranid model. Like you can tell by looking at a Trigon and the Norn side by side, even the Swarmlord side by side. It's like the amount of detail on the Norn is just blows the other two out of the water. How long will it be till the new codexes? I have a script for Centerpiece Fatigue that I recall once. I need to finally make a video about it. Please do. That sounds interesting. Is it the idea of fatigue gained off of just painting big models, or not related to that? Because I am getting to the point where I am, hey, Scorpion. Yeah, let me show off what I finished while I was away from everybody. Go back to this one. We did this. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier. I can't tell, it's kind of not all the way in there. Angry John. big extensives have warped the feeling of the game for the worse and really distraction the feeling of fantasy. Okay. Okay, that sounds like something I'd be interested in watching, Mal, because I do want to hear more about that. I don't know if you'll talk about it in the video or anything, or if character tax has stuff to do with it. Because I guess it is kind of... I don't know, I've always... a big reason I didn't just go... Heat effect looks great. Thank you, Sam. Samuel, sorry, I didn't mean to shorten your name. What was I going at? Oh, like... The reason why I did Angron's armor red or whatever is because I wanted him to be a little unique. Because I don't understand how there's like 30 trillion Angrons, but I guess not every battle is canon. So I guess that could be a reason. I've had that mental issue since I learned about epic characters or epic heroes for tyranids. It's like only one exists at a time, which makes sense for something that prints stuff, but not so much for like if two Khorne armies go against each other, right? Like, why would there be two Angrons fighting each other, or two Lionel Johnsons, or two? And if there isn't, or like if there's rules against that, who decides who gets the Rebuti? Who decide who gets to play with the car? Like, I don't understand it. But interesting topic. Make a video on it. Oop-a-doop-a-doo. Karn is cooler anyway. Yeah, I have him ready to paint too. He's like 90% of the way done. I just need to get skin tones on him. Oh, and blues, I guess. I do his plasma gun. So he's probably like 4 hours away from being done. The reds on him are done. Horus v Horus, but different. But it's, you know, that's kind of, and I get it. It's a game, so. And the Death Dealer pose. I think I read. I think you did you post that somewhere? Oh, I don't know why that went mute. But the feeling and vibes. Let's see, so always had that 50 regular Marines and a captain, some tanks versus Gilliman. Titus and 5 tanks being an army, yeah. Consistent and nothing else. It's a good idea. I like the idea. That would be very cool. It'd even be cool, or it's a cool enough idea to like potentially look for a file like that. Wait a second. I'm gonna check something. Okay. I straight up assumed the Isle was being played. Those guilty know who they are. Yeah, you. The where? Well, it's degenerate o'clock. I assume you're slaving away. Since you're not doing the Isle. $52 bomba clot. Exalted 8 pound. These things are really just big gaunts. It's kind of annoying. Those look like claws. They're gonna be claws. I think that is it, though. I get some sword bro bases in case I need minis to paint at Nova. Oh, okay, you got some. Are you gonna be doing... What do you mean in case you need some? Nicotine. No, that's victory points. So, I am actually now at a stopping point. So, probably not actually gonna play. Just gonna rip for all my friends and paint in the... What is Nova? I thought... Is it a game? Or, like, is it a tournament? Gotta do this chat for a second, then call it. Go to full view as we pack up a little. It's a con. Oh, I went and got Lego hats for my the spore mines. Con with a huge tournament scene and a lot of Warhammer mini painting. Oh, awesome. RPG board game stuff. The main attraction is Warhammer. Okay. Was Nova the... There was like a... I thought there was a Nova opening show or announcement show like last week that was supposed to happen. But... Again, I have not been doing too well with that. With actually keeping track of news. I have a print available. There might be. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought there was supposed to be like a reveal. And it may not have been Nova. Oh. But okay then. This time I am calling it. We were at a spot. Or we can call it Thank you everyone for showing up. Make sure to check out Trainwreck 3D if you need any kind of prints done. They offer great file printing services, and they offer a few minis, I think. Make sure you check out RoboBricks. But everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you again. Bully Metal Jam. Have a wonderful night. You're already on the aisle. You can vent.